Hello, I'm Ewan. I am the product development manager with Gamma Sports, and in front of me here I have the brand new Momentum ST stringing machine, and I'm going to be showing you how to assemble it today. So I have everything that comes in the box right here. Here we have the hex wrenches, Allen wrenches that come with the machine. These are going to be what you need for maintenance and for building the machine. Also have some screws, a little bit of hardware that you need. Right here we have the track for the spring tensioner, which is right here. The spring tensioner, which is applying the tension. We also have the mounting system, which holds the racket, the turntable, which holds your clamps, and the mounting system, and then the machine base that you put on your table. So the first thing we're gonna do when we build this machine is mount the winder bar, the track for the tension head. So the screws that you need are gonna come pre-installed in the winder bar, and it's super simple. You might need to loosen them a bit. So you can see 2 screws right here, and those are gonna mount this way, and that just drops in. Find your correct hex wrench, and let's go ahead and tighten those down. They don't need to be super tight, just nice and snug to try to make sure that bar is centered with the base. So now we have the winder bar installed, we can go ahead and mount our turntable. So this is also pretty easy, and I will need these 4 bolts over here. Basically, you just need to line up the 4 holes in the turntable with the ones on the mounting pin that are in the winder bar. And then once you do that, just drop in your screws and then just tighten those up. I like to make sure that they're all lined up correctly before I go fully tightening everything down. So start getting them in, and those are good to go. Those locked down. So now that the turntable is mounted, just to make the rest of this assembly a little bit easier, I'm going to use the turntable lock right here. I'm just gonna engage that so that this part isn't spinning around on me the whole time. What I'll do next is mount the spring tensioner so that I have that on. The first thing you have to do is just remove the stopping washer that's on the back of the winder bar. Just unscrew that like so. Make sure that the tensioner brake is disengaged and this is free to spin. Roll that right on like so, and I'll remount the stopping washer. And then if you want to, while you're still building the machine, you can re-engage the tensioner brake just so this doesn't move around, but you do not have to do that. Next step, now that we have all of this installed, is going to be to put on the mounting system onto the turntable. And the first thing that we need to do there is remove the bolts from the turntable. And then there are a couple nylon washers to keep the surfaces intact during shipping that we'll need to remove as well. I'm going to grab 1/2 of my mounting system. I'm going to sit it here, and then you'll want to find a cutout on the bottom of the turntable. You'll want to lift the mounting plate that's inside with your finger. So just lift that up, line up the holes for the screw, that in, and just get it finger tight so that it doesn't go anywhere. And then you'll want to find the correct position for this later, but usually I just start it towards the back of the turntable, and then you can use the wrench to tighten that down. You'll just repeat that on the other side. All right, and now that the mounting system is installed, all that we have left to do is drop in our string clamps, and they just fit right into the bases like so, and that's it. So now the machine is fully assembled and you're ready to string.